Yes, couldn't be more proud. These games like this build character for our team. Again, credit goes to the pitching staff. Ian Churchill, being able to bring him in as a grad transfer, pitched in the College World Series, playoff experience, has been in the moment, fifth-year guy. We recruited him heavily a couple years back. Ended up going to Arizona, and then we ended up getting him here to San Diego. So happy for him to be able to have that opportunity to go out and just compete. And knowing Ian, his personality, he's just first off is an unbelievable person, unbelievable makeup, attitude, character. So to see him go out there and have that composure as a fifth-year guy, fill up the strike zone, not get worried, give up a couple homers. Day game here at Fowler Park, ball jumps out to right. Give that guy credit for hitting that ball out. And give Ian credit for not backing down. And I think that sends a message to our team and the attitude of, hey, I'm going to keep filling it up and throw strikes. We had one walk today, I believe, on the pitching side, and that's 2 walks in 2 games. And it's just an unbelievable job by our pitching staff. The toughness, the confidence, the discipline to not come away from our plan and get worried about what the opposing team is doing. Because again, that team is unbelievable. They're very talented. They're well coached. They scare you at the plate. They take big swings and they're going to run into the baseball and they're going to drive balls like they did today. And I can't say enough about the pitching staff coming in and just not backing down, not worried about getting hit. And in this game, I think you got to, be able to pound the strike zone and not worried about getting hit and let your defense make plays, and we were able to do it. Made great plays today. Dustin Allen, sack fly to center field, throws a missile home. One hop, catches tag at home. Big double play there to get out of that jam. Big momentum swing for us on the offensive side to come in and put up a couple runs too. So, I think again it's staying with us and doing what we're capable of doing. So Connor Thurman able to get his first outing of the year. Who's got the most experience on our pitching staff returning. And it's kind of crazy that he hasn't pitched, and not for a bad reason, but he hasn't pitched in the first 3 games. So coming in today was huge for him in a big moment, big spot. He's been there before, done that before, and did a great job for those 2 innings to hand it over to Ivan there to close out the game in the 9th. So, again, can't say enough about what Coach Floor's done with our pitching and those guys believing in him. And this is a big character one, I think, for us moving forward.
Especially when you mentioned the walks compared to Oregon. Out-walked Oregon 19-7 this weekend. Talk to us a little bit about, obviously, we know your hitting philosophy and how you want to go out there and grind out at bats, but you get results like 19 walks to only allowing 7. That's got to be a good sign to a series.
So far it is, and it's controlling the controllables. I can't say enough about, you can't always control if you're going to get a hit. But you can control if you're going to have a good at-bat, a quality at-bat, a tough at-bat. Chase Mydroth gets 2 walks today off the top of my head. Kevin Sim draws 3 walks today. And to me, that shows the toughness and the grit and the selflessness out of our guys. So we can keep stringing those together. It becomes contagious. It forces pressure on the opposition to fill up the strike zone. And then also when we're on the bases to advance and get free 90s with ball and dirt reads or stolen bases as well too. So big time composure from Ari Armas. First start of his college career, 2 strike, 2 out, big RBI knock up the middle, and then later on draws a big walk with the bases loaded and getting the game-winning, the go-ahead run there in the 8th. 3-2 count. I give him a take on a 3-0. Give him a take on a 3-1 to get to 3-2. And a little bit of that is, early on, I want to test our guys. Hey, go ahead, get to 2 strikes. I got confidence in you. I got confidence in you to put the bat on the ball, to make contact, or in that case, to take ball 4. Base hit ball 4 is what we call it. So credit to him and a freshman, a big spot, a lot of confidence that he had in that moment and drawing that walk. And then Angelo Praza, another local boy from Saints High School, back-to-back there, drew a big walk there ahead of him pinch hit, was sick, throwing up all day. Is just sitting there waiting. Come on, coach, get me in. For Cam Vasquez, we pinch hit there, left on left matchup for Cam, pulling Cam out of the game, who's been done an unbelievable job the last 2 games in right field. And that 4-year guy, having that 4-year guy is huge. But Angelo coming in there and drawing that walk right before Ari with a tough AB and having that mindset. And I told the guys after the game, we get 7 hits. Sometimes it's not all about getting 10, 15 hits, but you get 7 hits and you come out on top because you're in control of the strike zone and control of the approach. It's not always going to work that way, but that's the way we're going to go about it. And credit to our guys.
Well, obviously, hats off to your coaching staff. The 4 pitchers that Oregon used today: 86 pitches, 52 strikes, 18 pitches in an inning, only 8 strikes, 14 pitches in an inning, 10 strikes, and then the last guy, Colby Somers, who is a All-American closer. In 1 inning, you drew 30 pitches on him, and only 15 of them were strikes. I mean, your guys are battling against some of the toughest, arms you'll see all year.
100%, and again, it's a credit to our guys for believing. I know it's redundant, but they believe in themselves and believe in the process, and they're going to be tough. They're going to fight, and they're going to compete, and we're going to make anybody who pitches against us is going to make them work. It's not always going to work out. We know that, but at least that's going to be our motto and go about it that way. And credit to Summers. I mean, that guy's as good as it gets, like you said. One of the best relievers in the country, and for a great team, a great program, and really proud of our guys for how they handled the ABs in that moment.
Last one for you, obviously, maybe going here. What would you say about Ari Armas's composure and maturity as a freshman with the way that he was kind of unfazed in that at-bat in terms of not letting the lights get to him?
Yeah, it says a lot, and that's why early on, testing our guys, getting guys in the lineup, getting them in and out. He's been very impressive all fall, all winter. The way he's caught, he's known for his defense, but then at the same time, he also can hit, and he believes in himself. He's got that confidence, and what a great thing to see him out there to do today. Hold that composure. It's a 3-0 count. Give him a take in the big spot. Give him a take and a 3-1 count. Gets 2 strikes, and he's looking at me nodding like, I got this, coach. We got it. Don't worry. And as a freshman doing that to you, that's pretty special in his first collegiate game. In a packed house, too. I mean, the environment here at Fowler Park's been unbelievable. And it's been great to have all this fan support. I mean, it's packed, sell out, standing room only, and the energy, in our stadium has been just unbelievable. And it's credit to the fans too, coming out and watching us play. It's great to have that.
Thanks again, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, it feels unbelievable, definitely. I mean, credit to every single guy on the field. Everyone's busting their butt every pitch, every inning. Everyone's pulling for each other. It's definitely, you could see the togetherness on the field. Coaches, supreme belief in every single one of us, and I think that's really showing, and that's why we're having the success we're having.
Well, not only that, obviously you're having some success as well. Double the first night off the wall. I mean, or just barely over the fence. You almost lost one there. The triple to right center last night that, if you hit it to left center, is probably gone. And then a 2 for 4 performance today again. And, what have you been seeing at the plate, and how comfortable are you right now?
I'd say I'm pretty comfortable. I think it comes down to right now is keeping things simple, staying within myself, and sticking to my game. Coach always emphasizes that is control what you can control. So I'm just going up there, seeing pitches, finding my pitch, and just putting my swing on it, and then seeing some success, which is nice. It's not always going to be there, but I mean, all I can do is control what I can.
We had 3 stolen bases in the last 2 games. What have you been able to do, on the base pass? What have you noticed to give you that advantage, swiping bags, aside from you being really fast?
Yeah, I think the big thing is it's something we harp on all the time in practice. We're always base running, getting all the reads we can, and just seeing different kind of looks. And we're always trying to be aggressive on the bases. That's always emphasized. We always want to be aggressive. So with that aggression, I feel like with all that preparation we have, it helps us get better reads on the pitchers, and it provides a little bit of comfort in the back of my mind with that aggression and just trusting myself and trusting the signs we're getting and executing them.
You're part of a really good double play today. Take us through, your side of it. Obviously, you had a good throw, but talk to us about that, the play defensively.
Yeah, well, I was playing pretty deep. For batter coming up, we had a scouting report on him. He hits the ball pretty well, so when I saw the ball off the bat, I knew I was coming in. I was going to have that momentum coming in. And we knew the base runner on third wasn't one of the quickest guys, definitely. We had that scouting report, so I knew I had a chance to throw him out. And securing the ball, it was just thinking, get my throw off, keep it low, throw it through the cut, and see what happens. And was fortunate enough to get it over the mound, one hop into Ari, made a great play, great tag, and got us out of there.
Last thing, let's talk about Ari making his first, collegiate start, and he goes up there, and you got a front row seat on the on-deck circle, but, for a kid that was in the situation that every kid dreams of, full count, tie game, bottom of the 8th inning, go ahead run at third, what was your opinion, as a teammate on how he handled that situation?
I think it was unbelievable, and he is one of the best guys in preparation and practice, always busting his butt, and he's always pulling for his teammates, and he was waiting for his opportunity. When he got the opportunity, he didn't let the moment get too big for him. He knew what he had within himself, and he knew what he had to do, and he stayed within himself, saw some pitches, had a great eye, and had a huge walk right there to put us over the edge. And just as a freshman, be able to slow the game down like that, especially in that type of situation, was extremely impressive. And I'm so proud of him. Love that guy.
Yeah.